Good day, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is well. um, again, I'm saying, like, I apologise for my videos taking so long to get through, but it's just to get over a time. I've got to get over this hurdle because I've got a backload of videos. So hopefully they get to people as they need them. They are timeless videos, so but sometimes it's real time for some people. It goes both ways. So yeah. So I've already got a couple of cards on the table. So let's give a little prayer. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides, Holy Angels. Please give us a clear and concise message. Please keep myself and the collective protected during, after and beyond this message. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender immediately, deemed ineffective, dissolved into the ether, as the Holy Spirit sees fit. So, okay, so let's have a look at. I've got a couple of cards on the table already. So we'll see. Okay, so we've got communication here with the Eight of Wands first. Then we've got a Two of Cups. So there may be some communication about somebody might be coming towards someone, some sort of offer, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's some sort of offer coming towards someone, and it's coming with some truth about something. And so somebody sees somebody as no fool. So they might be, like somebody's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Tower, so it could be coming as a shock to somebody. And then we've got an ending. So after this offer, we've got a Knight of Cups there. Somebody's made a decision to make an offer. Could be a King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody who didn't invest in the past. It could be somebody who didn't invest in the past that could be coming forward to invest. It's somebody that, somebody ended something with someone or something. They ended something. There was some sort of shock as to what somebody was invested in. Well, somebody's planning on bringing an ending to somebody's investment. Could be. I don't know. We'll see what comes out. Okay, clarify the Eight of Wands, please, Holy Spirit. We'll try not to keep this too long because this, the long ones are taking. Oh, well, we've got the Lovers here. So Two of Cups and the Lovers. There's some justice. Wow, someone's getting some justice. Finally. Oh, it is so nice. Isn't it weird, right? My green juice. When I was a kid, I just wouldn't, I never wanted to eat anything green. But it only had to be green and I did not want to eat it. Like what is that, right? Like, a child can't be born thinking that everything that was green was going to be awful, right? So how did I develop that? Like, that's kind of what I was thinking about that this morning. Like, how did I develop such a fear of green vegetables? Obviously, I'm going to eat my greens now as an adult, but I just find that kind of fascinating. Like, why does a child assume something of a colour is going to be horrible? So it must be something to do with some sort of experience in childhood, which is kind of funny, right? Anyway, Two of Cups. So we've got a Queen of Wands here. So somebody wants to come towards the Queen of Wands. This could be the collective in their power. Somebody's on their throne. Somebody is... so this is like, yeah, like somebody's sitting... Yeah, we've got justice. So some sort of offer is coming towards somebody. Somebody's seeing something, somebody as, you know, this is a business person. This is somebody that is, you know, they're upright. They do things in the correct ways and they are successful. Yeah, and somebody's seeing that. This person's very grounded and balanced. And with the Two of Cups, you know, that also gives balance. An energy of balance, as also the Lovers could be Gemini. Gemini is also balance, you know, masculine and feminine energy. Somebody's in their masculine and feminine energy, and this is actually drawing in whatever this offer is, because somebody is being seen as being balanced. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody is in. Ooh, cool. Now, then we've got a good reading. We've got a High Priestess. So this person is a High Priestess in the upright, and their balance. I was talking about balance with the Four of Wands. You know, that's all about stability and balance and structure. Here with the Queen of, this is a Queen of Wands, High Priestess here, who is getting an offer of, this is a good offer, right? And it's coming with some sort of truth, and it's going to relieve somebody's burdens here. Somebody's let something go, and, you know, like lifted something off their shoulders. Somebody like actually let something completely go here. Ace of Swords. So what is this truth? So we've got a Coven in reverse. Or this is causing, oh yeah, this could be causing an investigation that is not, somebody, the moon is in reverse, and somebody's not holding back on, this is somebody, yeah, so somebody was unable to steal something. It's this group, something to do with the contract. Or this is a group, like an organisation. It could be a family group. It could be, so that somebody could be being seen as, you know, like they're not successful in whatever it is that we're doing together. There's a truth coming out about this. So just let me look at this for a moment. Somebody was unable to steal something from somebody. They were unable to take away maybe this offer. This group might have, and this is the truth, this group might have come together to try and take away somebody's offer here, but it was unsuccessful. See, this group here is in reverse. We're unable to steal from someone, take away somebody's contract. And it's this stability here, this offer with stability and the Two of Cups. Somebody's offering stability, and somebody was unable, and this is the truth, to take away someone's contract. Or this was actually a organisation that was actually trying to take something away from someone. Could be either way. Yeah, but somebody's looking at something. This is the truth. A Hermit. Could be Virgo. Not holding back. Exposure. Somebody's work. King of Wands in reverse. What? Who is the Sun in reverse. So that could be a Leo energy, because that's double Leo. Could be trying to work with someone that's been exposed, not holding back. So it didn't work, whatever they were trying to do. somebody who's no fool. Profile this fool in reverse. A Knight of Wands. So somebody, yeah, so somebody took some compulsive action. Some, Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. So, somebody might be feeling all Ace of Cups. Somebody's coming in with a message of love. It's an Emperor in reverse. Could be being looked at. In the world, something's not over. Or somebody doesn't want something to be over and it's a Knight of Wands. So, some message, something to do. Somebody's, but we've got the Empress here. Okay. So somebody's looking. So we've got this Hermit energy. Looking at somebody's Ten of Cups, right? An Empress. So this is the Empress High Priestess here. Or is the mother figure. Codependent. Or somebody is no longer, or somebody wants to come in and, so something's not over. So somebody might want to, so somebody's definitely want a partner up here. We've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups, right? With the Queen of Wands, who is this High Priestess Empress, right? Someone was unable to block something here, and it's this offer. Somebody was moving pretty quickly. It could have been an Emperor in reverse, who is bringing this message with the this is good news with the Page of Wands in the upright, or it could, you know, we've got love here. So somebody was unable to end somebody's love offer. So somebody could have been trying to block somebody's like contract or love. It's they were unable to end something. Yeah, because we've got this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Not over. So something could be ongoing with this Emperor in reverse. So strength Leo. Leo is here very heavy, ended, wounded, moved quickly. For this devil energy, the King of Swords. An offer. A weak offer. Someone's trying to give somebody a weak offer. To wound somebody, move quickly and wound somebody. Somebody might have love bombed somebody to weaken them. But it was for someone. Someone was acting out for someone else. To try and block someone's offer. And this is giving me like, you know, like kind of manipulative love bombing here. But it was weak. Slow and weak. Let's see what else. So somebody's looking into something here. Knight of Wands. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Magician in reverse. So this is manipulation. Somebody moving quickly and trying to do some magic. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles. Clarify the numbers here, please, Spirit. Illusions of love. Here we go again. Well, this is options. Oh, somebody's in regret because they did too much. Somebody caused too many illusions. Surrounding love. So somebody's got nothing coming in. No money, no nothing. No nothing. This is not what they wanted, but this is justice. So this is happening to somebody. This is not what they wanted. It's justice. We've got a Page of Cups. Somebody could be a younger person in regret because they had a foggy mind. Like somebody might have been offering somebody jewels. I'm just focusing on these jewels on this. In all these options here, I'm seeing these jewels in this cup here. It's like someone might have been focusing on material gain. I don't know. There was an illusion that somebody created that they regret creating. Or somebody is in regret because there was some sort of illusion, and they were like confused about something, and so they acted in such a way because of them being deceived. Look, there's a tower. They caused a conflict. Is that like George and the Dragon or something down the bottom there? See, I don't know if you can see that little picture down there. It looks like George, and I think that's the dragon. Is that somebody's slayer? Someone's a dragon slayer? Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We could also have a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries here. Cups, Gemini. Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've also got Gemini here. We've got two queens here. And a High Priestess. The two queens could be in shock. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles wants to make an offer. It's a love offer. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Hierophant. So somebody wants a passionate new beginning with, now this can be an organisation, so something that somebody's passionate about. Could be this Four of Wands. Got the Nine of Cups in reverse here. Four of Wands, clarify. Someone's bound to a house. Bound, a binding. It could be a binding contract. It's offering a passionate new beginning. So this could be a binding contract with an organisation. It's coming out as like, well, someone could be in their head about an offer that somebody's getting. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Sun. Could be that Leo energy again. Got Leo, Leo, Leo here. Sun in reverse. So yeah, exposed. So somebody's in their head because they They may have been exposed. Being a player, perhaps. King of Cups in reverse. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Boom, boom, boom. Ain't no sunshine when he's away, or she is away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. He's always gone too long. Every time he goes away. Hey. Could be an actual like marriage contract that we're talking about here. Somebody wants to make a binding contract. We got, you know, because the Ace of Cups came out before, right? Went back into the deck. Somebody's not heartbroken, and we've got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords on the table. 3 aces, and we had the Ace of Cups out too. 4 aces. Clarify this contract on the 3 of Pentacles, please. Something's been a contract in the dark. Someone doing things behind the scenes here, signing contracts. Or someone trying to, someone was trying to steal someone's contract. They're being exposed. Someone's work, it's a work contract. Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone got accolades, there's no burden and there's no 3 of Swords. There's judgment here, right? Someone's under judgment. So let's have a look at this Magician in reverse, because this is a culprit here. Magician in reverse. Devil. So somebody's mucking around with some sort of black magic. We've got an Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and we've got the Empress. Oh, this is that whole lineup. 10 of Cups. So here we have the Devil. Someone could be having an addiction. They could have a sex addiction. An Emperor in reverse. Doesn't want to be single. Or they're not single. But we've got an Empress here. With the 10 of Cups. Someone trying to do like sex magic on somebody and this person's married. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Look at a Queen of Pentacles who wants to give somebody something. See, it's kind of like it's contradictory energy here. Like somebody wants to give to someone, but they're bound to something, and it looks like somebody wants to give to somebody, but they might be married, right? Because they're already bound and it's been exposed. Somebody might have been trying to give someone an offer, but they were married. And someone's been exposed for trying to take somebody's contract away. Somebody's trying to take somebody's contract away. Maybe it's not marriage, maybe it's something else. Some other kind of contract to do with someone's stability here. The High Priestess, stability. somebody was bound to, or somebody was codependent, right? So somebody might have been codependent on some sort of addiction. Somebody didn't take a leap, they did not take a leap of faith to take some sort of action. Because of some sort of addiction, some sort of codependency on an Empress with the Ten of Cups. Somebody who's codependent on an Empress with the Ten of Cups. And somebody wanted to take I don't know what's it got to do with the Sun and the King of Cups in reverse, but something's being seen, somebody's not holding something back, that something is not over for something. Look, there's that Page of Wands and Ace of Cups. It seems that's significant. Maybe this is love bombing. Something exposed. Somebody was love bombing someone. Someone's shining a light on this. Someone's shining a light on this. Someone was acting impulsively. You know, in devil energy, Emperor in reverse, like not like they might not want to be single or something, and they want to make this take action towards an Empress because they've got the Ten of Cups, because they've got the stability. Somebody wants to take that away from someone, their stability. Somebody's looking into this, the Hermit. So it was somebody that was codependent on something, on something or someone. That's someone's work. We've got a King of Wands in reverse here and the King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups, I should say. That's they're working on something. So it's these two. This is like a couple. Queen of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. There's some arrogant nastiness here about someone's work. Could be at someone's work. Somebody's nasty about someone's work. About their accolades. About what they got going on. And how they're not broken-hearted. They're under judgment. Page of Cups. They're wounded. King of Swords is here somehow. I don't know who this King of Swords is. He just keeps lurking around in the background. Clarify this. Okay, let's get a different deck, right? Let's see. Here we go for time. 28 minutes already. Clarify this King of Cups down here. Why is he here in reverse? And why is he here with the Eight of Swords? Gift. Gift in reverse. So somebody wanted to take away someone's offer. It's been exposed. Somebody's in their head about it. Somebody wanted to take away someone's passion and finances. Clarify the High Priestess here, please, Spirit. Because we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess here in the same line. There's a house in reverse. Yeah, someone wanted to take away somebody's stability, someone's house. Well, they did. Someone's stability. Love bomb. Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups, please, Sarah. So we got a good Lord in reverse and a rich girl in reverse. Love bombing. But I'm going to do that again because I'm not sure if that was the way it's supposed to come out. Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups, please. Clarify here with the King of Cups in reverse. Sad news. That somebody tried to take away someone's house. So this King of Cups could be getting sad news. If somebody's in their emotions, somebody's in their emotions, that's what that is. Someone's in their emotions that somebody tried to take away someone's house. Maybe you can put them in jail. Well, they're in their head about it. But somebody might want to, somebody tried to take away somebody's house and their stability, right? And they may want to come and bring a love offer, or bring some sort of good news because they're saddened by that. So this is like an apology, or this might be somebody who's just got some sort of news of this, that this is what's happened to someone. What is the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords reversed? Yeah, somebody did something in the background. This is the truth. There was no meeting. Exposed. So somebody did something outside of how things are meant to be done, like there was no meeting with the group. Like with the authority or the organisation or something that somebody may work for. Like there was no meeting with them. Somebody sort of did something on the sly in the background. They never, they never presented something to a organisation or something. They just did something in the background. And so somebody was saddened by that because they're connected to some sort of organisation or something. And somebody did something in the dark, and somebody was saddened by that and in their emotions about it when it was exposed, and so they then want to make some, bring some sort of good news and love to a situation. So clarify this Three of Pentacles. This could also be this Hierophant energy. Yeah, bad luck. So this organisation or group or whatever it could be, feeling some sort of repercussions from this situation because of this person that went behind, something sneaky, doing something sneaky in the background, right? Causing illusions with somebody's love situation, or the lovers, talking, or communication is here. Somebody's in regret for the communication, causing illusions towards somebody's love situation, or partnership or whatever kind. It could be work, or it can be platonic, right? It doesn't have to be like a love situation, like a couple situation. So clarify the Two of Cups here with the Queen of Wands. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, please. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands. Somebody is single, unmarried. Marriage in reverse. So somebody's single, So clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. A rich man. So there could be a rich man seeing somebody single, you know, and they might be wanting to make an offer here to somebody who's stable and authentic, I heard. Knight of Cups. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Murky thoughts is in reverse. Okay, so somebody can trust this, right? So there's no murky thoughts here from a rich man who could be, you know, like a fairly feminine energy, but coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, but that's like firm, solid person, grounded, so that, or they could be that they're a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. So somebody who seems that somebody is single and they might be wanting to give an offer. There's no murky thoughts behind this. They you know, like they're passionate about this. It could be like an actual marriage offer with the Hierophant in here, and because they're a match with the High Priestess here as well. The High Priestess and the Hierophant here is a match. And somebody tried to, somebody's in their emotions about somebody taking away someone's gift. So this is why they want, and they're saddened by this, like they're in their emotions about it, that somebody had a house taken away. Somebody lost a house, this is the gift taken away. And so they're bringing a message of love here. Clarify the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups again, please. Unexpected money is coming with a love offer. So this is with the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So yeah, so somebody was saddened by somebody's situation. They see somebody is single and now they want to give them an offer. Or, you know, it doesn't mean like, it could be like, we've got love here, single, but also we've got work, right? It came out in the bottom of the deck. And because we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got the Ace of Pentacles together, and there's truth. There was no meeting. Somebody was really trying to mess up this contract. Yeah, this that was coming in, somebody was really trying to mess that up here with bad luck in reverse. But bad luck, it didn't work out. Someone was doing this in the background. And it could have been somebody who was involved in some sort of organisation, who went actually outside of the organisation and did something in the background in the dark towards somebody, you know, like trying to mess up someone's contract. So anyway, what's the message here with the lovers here, please? Clarify, please. Yeah, we've got an official. Somebody wants to make something official, or there's some news coming from an official about the Seven of Cups, these illusions, and what somebody is in regret about with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay, so there's a legal matter now, because we've got the police here coming to somebody's living room. Somebody's in regret, because we've got this legal matter now. If this police officer that is bringing a message to someone's living room, so somebody's getting this message, or the police are getting this message about this. Could be somebody causing illusions. Somebody's in regret about causing some illusions here about somebody's offer. And there could be this police coming with this legal matter to give somebody some sort of information about a partnership of some sort, or about this offer, this partnership that this rich person wants to give. But clarify this Knight of Wands here with the Magician in reverse. We've got a rich girl, no fool. The Magician in reverse, please, with the Devil energy. Short term. some sort of short-term energy, in and out energy. Somebody came in and out, like short-term, like something was quick, something happened quickly. Emperor in reverse with the devil. Emperor in reverse with the devil. A false person. So a person came towards someone to try and steal what somebody was being offered. And they did this in the dark. There's an Emperor in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. That's a whole pile of cards. Hope, high honour and expectation. I'm going to put them back in there and do that again though. And we've got Journey. We've got Short Illness in reverse. And the Change, the Chariot. But we're going to do that again. 9 of Pentacles. I just want to come out. Something's not over with the Thief. So someone's still trying. Someone's still trying. Someone's codependent on someone. It's not over. Empress in Cups. So an Empress is not worried about anything, so there's no grief here for this Empress. 10 of Cups. A pleasant letter is in reverse. So this could be bad news about someone's family. And the Empress isn't bothered. Or this family's getting some sort of, or this group is getting some sort of bad news. It's in and out energy. False person. Someone codependent, tyrannical, doing magic. What's this bad news? I think the bad news is this whole scenario, yeah, that somebody never got a partnership. Because of their actions. Somebody missed out on a contract because of someone else's actions. That's what they stole. Because they were fucking around. Oh, excuse my language, but I just heard fucking around in the dark. Someone doing something. We've got a good Lord here though. He's not going to prison. Someone's not going to prison because it's judgment. Not his thoughts. So someone's saying they're not going to jail. A good Lord. I'm a good person, I'm not going to jail. Someone's saying. Why would they be? That's an admission of guilt, right? Clarify this, rich girl. Hope. Short-term false person. Somebody was hoping that somebody only had a short-term connection. His thoughts. He was hoping somebody's occupation wasn't going to last. So this is somebody manipulating in the background. You're being a false person to try and tamper with someone's offer here, to make something short term for somebody. That's stealing a contract. Somebody was trying to steal someone's contract. Yeah, no partnership here. Create some sort of bad news for somebody's wish fulfillment. For some reason the Empress is still here in the upright and not grieving. Name female, collective. the Empress, is not grieving about this situation. They've made a judgment. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to jail. What else do we need to put out here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? I want to know something about what is this legal matter here with this lover's message, illusions in a living room. What is this legal matter here, please, Spirit? CPS? About somebody's, was this Child Protection Service? What's this? A baby? Something to do with someone's baby? What the hell is this? Oh my God. We've got CPS, baby, and we've got this. Somebody take out somebody's baby? Message, legal matter. CPS. Clarify the marriage in reverse. Westpac? Toxic. Something was toxic. I heard toxemia. Somebody get toxemia? They're pregnant or something? Westpac is in reverse, so somebody might be... Toxic situation. A marriage in reverse is toxic. So what's this rich man here then? And the Queen of Pentacles, rich man, Queen of Pentacles, a new friend, religion. This is somebody's new friend. A rich man has a new friend, is a new friend. Could be a new friend for the collective. 1128. Could be significant. But murky thoughts are in reverse. So there's a Knight of Cups. This is a new friend. So this is a friend. Contract is in reverse. Sky is in reverse. So somebody might have missed out on a contract, like a toxic contract. It's reversed. But then there's an offer here from a new friend, this rich male. Because there was a toxic marriage. And that's why it's in reverse. But this new friend sees somebody as stable and is bringing an offer. But there's no contract here. I don't know what this has got to do with the CPS and, you know, baby. So, clarify the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant, please, Spirit. The Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. Oh dear, rejected. Hitman in reverse. So this could have been a rejected hitman. Rejected. Hitman. So this toxic situation with this baby murder could it be to have something to do with some hitman in reverse, rejected. So that's coming out with the Hierophant, like Ace of Wands. A hitman was rejected. So somebody could have been wanting to pay somebody. Oh my God. to pay somebody. What is this? The Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, tunnel, corruption is in reverse. Tunnel is in reverse. Tunnel is in reverse. Something goes through a tunnel, right? Something didn't go through with something. Okay, somebody didn't go through with something. Something was in the woods or the bush. It was not in the woods or bush. Somebody didn't go through with something in the woods or the bush. They might have planned to do something in the woods or the bush, but somebody didn't go through with something. Hitman rejected. Film is in reverse. Hold back. Success. So somebody was holding back somebody's success. Yeah, with this. Yeah, they were not stopped. A divine spouse was in reverse. So this was not a divine spouse, right? Someone was trying to stop somebody's success. Somebody didn't go through with something here. But they may have, maybe stopped someone's house, a gift. Someone's in their emotions and sad. And now what is this? Unexpected money. With the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Bellatrix. Somebody might be getting their flowers. Bellatrix is here, is a warrior. The Rooster is in reverse. The Rooster could be a, Chinese zodiac. Somebody's fallen off their perch. The Rooster, maybe walking away. Yeah, so the rejected, something that somebody was proposing fell through because somebody's a warrior woman, right? 1964 could be significant. Civil rights, race rights, something to do with that? I don't know. What is the meeting in reverse then? The truth about this bank teller. Somebody didn't drive. Bad luck. In the dark. Video is in reverse. Whatever that is, we have Lemurian frequency, electronics, and the moon goddess of the moon. I don't know what any of that is. Electronics is to do with something to do with electronics. Ooh, feeling really, really, really hot all of a sudden. Clear sky. Clear skies, as it shining on me, nothing but blue skies. Do I see? Is that Willie Nelson? Someday, la la da, nothing but blue skies. Do I see? So this is what somebody's got coming for them. Yeah. So I don't know what this hitman was rejected. They didn't follow through with something. Could be taking that somebody's stability away. They had a meeting in the background outside of some group. Like they went outside of an organisation or a group to create somebody's bad luck, or I heard Taurus could be here. A Taurus. Leo. Gemini. Scorpio. Death. sorry, devil energy. Virgo. Clear sky. Clarify this meeting again, please, with Three of Pentacles. Somebody was unable to take something from somebody anyway. Somebody's getting their flowers. There's a moon goddess. There's a glitch in a video. The Lemurian frequency. So the Lemurians are here. Could be protection, causing a glitch in somebody's frequency, or a glitch in, like, because I was talking about electronics, right? There's some sort of glitch in some sort of electronics. Oh, we've got a stalker here. The stalker is now in reverse. So the stalker's been taken out. So it could be this hitman, rejected, stalker taken out of a group situation because they were doing something in the dark, in the background. So they may have like been, I don't know, excommunicated or something like that, somebody, because of what they were up to in the background, in the dark. Clarify this devil, magician, please. The magician in reverse, clarify. They lost, lose, archfiend. Ooh, it's an archfiend. Somebody's archfiend. Somebody was spitting on someone. Somebody spit on someone. In love with you, past life, archfiend. An archfiend from a past life, oh my God, is in love with you, collective. They're selling something. Their future. They got no future. They just sold their future. So whatever this person was doing have sold their soul. Yep. Because they could not stop. Okay. The Emperor in reverse. Sing. I don't know what singing is. Sing. Somebody could be singing something into existence. You know, like singing is like, can be like spell word, right? Like, you know, when you sing something and when you're singing songs, this is why it's really important to actually what you listen to and what you sing, because when, you know, a lot of songs have got that repetitive over and over again words. They're singing things into existence. You know, music was brought about by originally creating, you know, like it's part of all creation, the singing, the song lines, the singing, you know. God's word was spoken to existence. The singing is the same thing. So somebody was singing that somebody would lose their independence. Someone was trying to steal somebody's independence. They were a false person. They were trying to take somebody's occupation away. They really were. We got the Sarian star seeds here as well, the blue. You're a target, no longer. The reverse, it's in reverse. Yeah, so this is ended by the looks, I hope. So clarify the false person again, and it's the thief. Frugal. So somebody's holding back, they're frugal. They were trying to hold back somebody's existence. Make somebody's work short-term occupation. Yeah, someone was singing things into existence. They were addicted to taking somebody's life from them. You know, like their love and their finances, and there's no, this is ended. The danger is over now. We've got a beauty here. Empress. Yeah, they wanted to bring bad news for an empress's wish fulfillment. So Success in love. They never got what they wanted. This is somebody who somebody rejected. That's what this is. Love it in reverse in the past. Right? Somebody in the past. Isaiah is here. Isaiah 5:8, 332, 462. I'm 462 hertz. It's 432 is God frequency, right? Cross consciousness, 432 hertz. But sound 462. I don't know what that means. Devil. It's 244 hertz that in the 1940s they tuned all the music into what was it, 344 hertz instead of 342 hertz. Is that correct? So they tuned it out of Christ consciousness, right? All the music, they tuned it out. They changed the I don't know how they do it, but they changed the octaves frequency of. I don't know. I don't understand it, but that's it. They changed the frequency to be outside of Christ consciousness. Success in love, clarify. Gang stalker. So someone was being gang stalked for sure. Yeah. A student of Socrates was a military leader. Xenophon. Xenophon was a Greek historian, a student of Socrates, 430 to 355 BC. He was a military leader, and he was known for his strategic flanking, his manoeuvres. It was the Attica dialect. The goddess of persuasion sat upon his lips. The gang stalker. So somebody was persuaded to mess up somebody's, as a human experiment, to mess up somebody's love and their wish, all their wish fulfillments. Yeah. Well, that's very sad. So we never found out. We don't know what that is. I'm going to bring that up in a minute. Social platform is significant. Let's put this one aside now. Where are we going for time? Okay. And what's some of these? So the CPS over here, this baby unaliving over here. What is this? Somebody messaged somebody about, they caused some illusions about some living room. A legal matter or a possible legal matter about somebody causing some illusions about this CPS so-called baby unaliving. What is this? The Knight of Wands. Somebody acted impulsively. Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. The battle's over. The battle was over before it began. Why is this here, this Knight of Wands? Somebody had their guard up. Or somebody needs to with this legal situation. What is this about? Five of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands doesn't know something about, don't know about something. This is something that somebody doesn't know. That there might be some sort of legal situation going on in the background for someone here. Someone's getting this message that there's a toxic situation in a partnership. This was the stalker. Toxic, clarify this toxic. Yep, I just said it, right? Someone had a stalker. Clarify the new friend. Ten of Cups. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody made a decision about somebody's wish fulfillment. They're making an offer. So that's what someone was doing here. You know, like trying to mess up someone's offer, right? So trying to get rid of somebody, just trying to stop someone's contract. Contract in reverse. Knight of Cups. There's a Hierophant in Hitman in reverse. Someone's work. Someone was trying to take somebody's work, somebody's wish fulfillment, their work. Take their contract from them. A work situation. A house, their gifts, everything. Clarify the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. The Hitman, yeah, they lied. No one was lying about a magician, about somebody's manifestations. Somebody was lying about somebody's manifestations. Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Unbalanced. They might have been saying that this High Priestess was unbalanced, but she's in the upright here. And with the Two of Wands, Four of Wands and the High Priestess. Yeah, someone was trying to mess up with someone's money. Their stability. The house and the gift in reverse. Yeah, they wanted someone to go to jail or something. House and gifts in reverse. Someone was like over emotional, right? House and the gift in reverse. It's too much, Spirit. Like, just one at a time, Can we just put these ones back and just give us one at a time, because that's too much. I know this is probably a big story, but the house in reverse and the gift in reverse, please. So house, somebody wanted to take away someone's house. Sad news. Yeah, somebody's stability, their house. A King of Swords. So it could be a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, and a Queen of Swords. We've got a King and a Queen of Swords here. King and Queen of Swords. Both. Stability. This is balance. Masculine, feminine, balance. Someone lied about it. Someone lied about somebody's, maybe somebody's partnership and their balance. You know, how they got their money. Someone had a meeting in the background. Clarify this unexpected money with this Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Oh, somebody could have been saying that that's how someone got their money. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, love, right? Somebody could have been saying that's fucked up. Somebody could have been saying somebody was unstable with their money and that they were getting their money with love. You know what I mean. That's what someone was saying. But they lied, right? Because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. But this is the truth coming out about there was a meeting in reverse. So this was not out in the open. They were unable to steal and take someone's contract. Yeah, taking someone's money. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's what they were trying to do. Take it from someone. Take someone's contract. And they were doing it in the dark. And this is somebody that the collective may have rejected. This Knight of Wands, please. That's the Nine of Cups. So somebody... The Magician in reverse with the Devil. Someone's seeing red. Someone's angry about somebody getting their wish fulfillment. A Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they wanted to stop somebody in reverse, right? So they wanted to stop someone from, getting their wish fulfillment. They were seeing red, like someone was so angry, seeing red, Emperor in reverse, this false person that the collective rejected. It looks like this person is going to jail, or they're in jail. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. They invested in stopping somebody's independence. Ten of Swords, but it's been seen, it's been exposed with options, and or the Seven of Cups in reverse. The illusions is no longer illusion. Somebody's Ten of Swords never made it, so somebody, it didn't end somebody. They were unable. They didn't end a thief, or the thief never ended somebody's investment. They were unable to Ten of Swords somebody, take away somebody's independence. Somebody's seen it. Take away somebody's job. So it's take somebody's job, that takes away their independence, right? From a queen, from a male female empress. It's got the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance. 10 of Cups, and clarify the success in love. No bad news for this, no success in love. So, yeah, so somebody's out in the cold, somebody's sad. 5 of Cups, so 5 of Cups. So somebody's really sad that the Empress collective is, there. I just said, they're limp dick about it. Oh, that's well, they didn't get their passionate new beginning, so they didn't get a part. Is this about somebody wanting a partnership with somebody, and they did all this shit because they wanted to have a partnership with somebody? Well, they might just have wanted, like that. And that's why they're upset. That's why they're sad, because they never got a partnership. And the collective just not even bothered about this. I don't even know what. 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is what somebody was longing for. They wanted to stop all the wish fulfillments for the collective, basically. And this was a hitman that was rejected. So they weren't even a good hitman, you know what I mean? But they did mess shit up there for a while. With someone's contracts, someone's work. Yeah, but the collective's got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, clarify the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, they got their ships coming in. I want to. So somebody wants to share. This is somebody's new friend. This is somebody coming in with the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to give to the collective. That's a nice change, isn't it? So somebody wants to give, like somebody made a big effort to try and stop somebody giving to the collective. Basically, that's it. And this person may be going to jail now because of what they did. They caused themselves a legal matter. They caused themselves a legal issue. So we'll just ask for a outcome for the collective. Final outcome. Well, we've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles collective, but we'll just ask for a final outcome. So somebody's not moving on to calmer waters. So somebody's not moving out or something like that. 6 of Swords. Clarify. Yeah. So somebody's in damage control. I heard somebody's negative energy projections. I don't know, deemed ineffective. Perhaps they're not, because they wouldn't move on. Somebody wouldn't move on, but they're no longer watching. So somebody may be no longer watching someone. or spying because they've been exposed for lying. Anything else? Anything else we need to know? Clarify, please, Spirit. Anything else we need to know? Extreme tower for a group. Big tower for a group. Three of Pentacles, tower. And again, somebody's not burdened. Actually, that's their tower because somebody's not burdened. They didn't finish somebody's contract. It didn't work. Whatever it is, what they were doing didn't work out. So, yeah, somebody's not heartbroken. So this is the collective. Then, yeah, they're still getting what they. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Could be Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. It could be somebody just in their solid energy, you know. But somebody was left out of a conflict, or a conflict. Somebody. So we've got a Leo here, or strength in reverse. So somebody's weakened and left out in the cold because I don't know what the conflict was, or they didn't have a conflict, so they feel left out in the cold because they were unable to cause a conflict with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody might have been wanting to cause a conflict with the Queen of Pentacles, didn't work out, and so now they feel rejected. Yeah, that's it. So we'll just finish off with maybe some zodiacs or names here. So who is involved here, please, Spirit? Clarify who is involved in this scenario. Leo kept coming out. Anyone else involved? Who else was involved? Somebody's sister was involved. Who else is involved? Somebody's friend. Anyone else? A Virgo. Anyone else? Anyone else here, please, Spirit? Travel. Someone's travel here. Travel is here. Somebody's husband is in reverse. So this could be an ex-husband travelled. Could have travelled to do something. An ex-husband could have travelled to do something. Blackmail. Ooh wee. Somebody could have travelled. A husband in reverse could have travelled to blackmail an Aries, or an Aries was blackmailing a husband. Wow, someone was doing some sort of blackmail. Wow. Somebody's son. Somebody, Gemini. A Gemini's son. Could be somebody's husband in reverse, a Cancer. Confirmation. Thank you, Crow. A Sagittarius daughter. A Sagittarius daughter. So, I don't know, whatever. Family. Hopefully this will be resolved now. And people can move on with their lives, you know, like people that mess around in other people's lives, you know, like they're actually like missing out on their own, you know, stopping themselves from developing their own lives because they just keep fucking around in other people's. Like, what for, you know? What gain does that get somebody to try and destroy somebody else's contracts or somebody else's love or money or work, right? what does that get? Because, you know, and hurt people, right? Like, but what goes around comes around. So whatever you're putting out there is what you're going to receive. So even if somebody's all bitter and twisted about something, that makes people behave irrationally. You know what I mean? Like, because they're bitter and twisted and they're manipulative and they, you know, like can really mess somebody's life up here. I actually wrote something yesterday about that. What was that? Let me see. Just hang on a second. Don't take on another's karma. Bloodline contamination. Is this what this one was? Bloodline contamination. If we live completely in the moment, we take each of us as face value. So this is about, you know, like seeing something for what it is, right? Like some people, you know, like they get on the bandwagon of gossip and they listen to what other people say about people rather than just go off of what is presented to them, what they see, like in their reality, like. But people tend to listen to this person and that person about other people without actually taking into consideration how someone may have presented to them up front. You know what I mean? I'm not sure whether I've explained that very well, but anyway. So what I've written here is I'll read it. Right? If we, for example, take a life where they are completely mirroring the outside world, they are completely malleable to be easily influenced. So easily influenced in you know, like that's listening to gossip and being easily manipulated into believing something that they don't even see. And then turn around, that's the crazy bit, right? Like, because people don't, like, say, believe in God because they can't see it, or the Holy Spirit. They don't believe in, like, the spiritual realm because they can't see it, right? But they believe in gossip. They can't see that somebody may have done something, or whatever somebody may have been saying about somebody to create a scenario. People believe that, but they don't believe in the Holy Spirit or the spiritual realm where we get our, you know, where our ancestors are and where the Holy Spirit lives. You know, like, they can't see that, but they'll listen to gossip. Even though they may not see somebody in a certain way, they'll listen to other people even if they haven't seen it. Do you see what I'm saying? So they can be easily influenced to, you know, like to act or behave. You know, that's just like getting a posse together, you know, like somebody gets on the hate train and then they wind all the people up and they've got a posse and they've got their picks and shovels and they're going to go and attack the witch, you know what I mean? and there's no like reasoning there. They just manage to be able to get everybody into a frenzy and nobody actually, you know, like takes the time to actually really look at a situation and go, actually, what is actually really going on here? You know what I mean? They get on the bandwagon and they get the posse and they grab their picks and their shovels and their spears and they get ready to kill someone, you know what I mean? Kill the pig. I don't know if you've ever seen like Lord of the Flies or read the book. I read the book. It was pretty well. I've seen the movie too. It's an old movie, Lord of the Flies, and it was about these kids that were on this island, and you know, it was about you know, like how the order develops, the social order develops out of chaos. Like, starts off, everybody's like chaotic, and they're all these kids with no leaders on this island, and then through all the you know, the fights and things that went on, and you know, this power struggle between the kids, who was going to be the leader, but the natural leader always steps up, you know what I mean, and knows what to do and how to pull everything into line. And so all these kids were all out there, you know, like they kill the pig, kill the pig, kill the pig, kill the pig, you know, like everyone gets into this frenzy, you know, kill the pig, now kill the witch, you know, that sort of shit. yeah, anyway, they manage to finish up killing the pig and they cut the head off and they stick it on a stake and they start worshipping the pig spirit, right? Like, crazy shit. But that's what I mean, you know, like people just start doing like crazy shit because they get all wound up in this frenzy energy, you know, without going, hey, breathe out, take a step back, let's look at the situation and be like reasonable here. That's when we know that's where the leaders step up, right? Okay, anyway, let me finish what I'm saying. The will, okay, so very malleable and easily influenced, right? They will follow another down a life filled with malice, deception, poverty, hatred, depravity, and all things perverted, right? They can be just led down that way because they're not thinking for themselves. They're being, you know, like projected upon by someone else, and they just are willing to be that malleable energy that just goes along with everyone else, right? Because everyone else is doing it. It doesn't matter what the hell it is, they'll do it because everyone else is doing it, right? Whether it's right or wrong. They will even be willing to betray their own bloodline. I'll start with a word of advice. Do not listen to gossip, hearsay, negative people, those that intentionally work to destroy others' lives, mostly because of greed and other influences such as jealousy, hatred, resentment, and malice. It is important for us to stay in the moment and within our own evaluating process or discernment, right? Do not let others influence your own perception of people, places, times, and things, all things, right? It's easy for a certain kind of person to ruin another's life. These people are always hungry to manipulate another for power. They will do anything to be seen as powerful. Therefore, if you allow another to dictate your actions, manipulate your opinions and judgments, you allow them to use you like a pawn. They might even get you tied up in porn, who knows? And this turns into layers upon layers of destructive behaviour that repeats generation after generation. Do not take on someone else's karma unless a pattern is broken, but also one bloodline can cross another. One with bad blood filled with generational trauma or curses, or curses, I should say, or trauma causes, can be curses, right? As you will. A generous bloodline, however, can be inflicted by a greedy bloodline. This will destroy a generous bloodline, because how can a generous bloodline overpower a greedy one? Unless they see it as face value. What you see, believe it. One must develop the discernment over time. We build a foundation of thought, belief systems, and influences that sometimes become toxic. If the people around you as you are growing up are deceitful, manipulative, controlling, then most tend to follow this same pattern of behaviour, or one may become passive and accept treatment from those with those pattern behaviours. But sometimes a generous and pure soul bloodline can marry or have children with a greedy heart that has come from their influences, right? Their bloodline. When a bloodline becomes infected, one must recognise this as so and move far away from the greedy soul and all those infected by that energy. If you do not, one will become completely dominated by this low vibrational energy. You will take on their karma. They transfer their karma to you and your bank account, right? Meaning they will leave you with debt because money and pleasure are their only value in life. They are soulless,
They will take your life and use it for their advantage and personal gain. They will take away your power, dignity, love, self-worth and freedom. Your life will be theirs to use you as they will. Who is it that you take your orders from? Or do you take control of your own decisions and actions? Or do you have to get validation from someone? Your discernment, right? Remember who you are. You know, don't take on another's karma, especially into your bloodline, you know, like you marry someone, have children with. Do not take instruction from someone who told you a lie. Or did you not know that? Use your own eyes and discernment. Treat people how you want to be treated, or you will reap the karma of God's wrath. There we go. So, anyway, that was my message from yesterday. So I hope that hasn't gone on too long. Take it all as it resonates for you, but remember, don't take on another's karma and listen to your own discernment. So I'll leave you with that. Please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes and your comments and your donations. It's all very, 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 very appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.